All right, everybody. So the New York Knicks just lost out on Mitchell Robinson and Ariel Hukporti. Tough, tough. I don't know what it is about centers, but we have a hard time keeping them. But anyways, Mitchell Robinson goes to the Celtics. 3 years, $47 million, 47.4, whatever it is. And I think in his last year, he has a player option. Okay, fine. Ariel Hukporti, who signed with the 76ers, he was the first one to sign. So he signed for 1 year, $3.4 million. And I was hoping at that time that we were able to keep Mitchell Robinson. No chance. That's a pretty good opportunity to be a backup and be getting paid $15 million per year, and your last year be a player option, $15 million. It's not bad at all. Anyways, so the Celtics got better. Celtics got better defensively, and they also traded Jaylen Brown as well, like around 5 o'clock. They traded Jaylen Brown for Paul George. It was something like Jaylen Brown for Paul George and 2 first-round picks and 2 second-round picks. So, and for me, honestly, who won that trade? The 76ers for sure, because they have a lot of defense. You know, Tyrese Maxey's a point guard, and all-star, plays great defense. VJ Edgecombe had a pretty good season. I'm for sure confident he's going to make first team all rookie, so he should be good there. Then you have Jaylen Brown playing small forward. He also can defend. And then you have Joel Embiid, who struggles defensively and still has hip issues, knee problems. I mean, he is what I would call the modern day Patrick Ewing. Patrick Ewing, when he was playing in 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. But that's what Joel Embiid is looking like today. But the team is looking pretty solid. Pretty solid. 76ers look solid. Wow. I'm impressed. I think the only team that's a little bit more impressive or less impressive would probably be the Atlanta Hawks. You know, they're building pretty good as well. Okongwu, Jalen Johnson, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, CJ McCollum. Am I forgetting anybody? I think I'm forgetting one person, but I can't remember right now. But they're building pretty good. They have a pretty good squad there. So and they play really good defense out there. And credit to Jaylen Brown. I mean, Jaylen Brown, arguably, he had his best season this season for sure. He was the #1 option. And a lot of people counted him out to not make the playoffs this season. And him with Derek White, Vucevic. Before it was Vucevic, it was Anthony Simons. And they traded Simons for Vucevic mid-season. But they have a good squad. So Hawks are looking solid. 76ers are looking solid. The Celtics, I don't know. They got Mitchell Robinson, but, you know, he has a lot of foot injury problems. But one thing he's good at, if you can get to the playoffs and you face the Cavs against Evan Mobley, he gets the best of him. So that's going to be a true test for the Knicks now, because, you know, usually we depend on Mitchell Robinson to help us with the defense and offensive rebound against Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. But this time there's no Mitchell Robinson. And we have to see and prove if we can beat the Cavs without Mitchell Robinson. So that's going to be a test for us on its own. Another thing, so that's right, the Celtics do have Jason Tatum, Paul George, Mitchell Robinson, Derek White. I don't know who's going to be the shooting guard. Is it going to be Peyton Pritchard? I don't know yet. So let's see, and maybe Vucevic at center. Anyways, the Miami Heat upgraded as well. They have Giannis now to pair with Bam Adebayo. So that's going to be a lot of defense right there on its own. And then you have Davion Mitchell, who's very good defensively. Can slide his feet. Kind of reminds me of Drew Holiday. A mini version of Drew Holiday, I would say. And I say that just defensively too. Because offensively, Drew Holiday is pretty good. So, yeah, we're going to see about the Miami Heat. The thing too is that Miami knows how to find players. Where do they find these players? I don't know, but they find them. So, yeah, the Heat got better. 76ers got better. The Cavs remained the same. And that might be good enough. I mean, we lost two centers, you know? Our backup, our main backup, and then our third string. So we're gonna see. Another thing is LeBron James. He's done playing with the Lakers. With me as I cross the street over here, okay? So yeah, LeBron James is done playing with the Lakers. He's looking to find a good team, and he just wants to be happy. It's what we're getting so far from Twitter and the media. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see how teams the East continues to get better. Where LeBron James is gonna go. What Leon Rose is gonna do, right? So, you know, James Dolan said he does not want to go to the second apron or past the second apron. So, you know, we're in a tough spot. But credit to the second apron, that's the main reason why we got Karl-Anthony Towns, because the Minnesota Timberwolves, they didn't want to go past the second apron. And so we were able to trade for Karl-Anthony Towns, and we won a championship. So second apron plays a role in helping us win a championship as well. So there goes that. And also Minnesota, you know, they traded for Lamelo Ball. Yep, they traded Naz Reid, and I think it was a bunch of pick swaps. It was like 3 pick swaps and a first round pick for Lamelo Ball. Maybe second round picks are included as well, and so forth. So Minnesota got better. The 76ers got better. The Heat got better. So, and that wraps up so far with the NBA. You know, it's just like this is literally day one of NBA free agency. I mean, we did sign Jose Alvarado before NBA free agency began, and as well as Landry Shamet. So that was already like right before we started the NBA free agency. We already had Jose Alvarado and Landry Shamet. Great bench pieces. Great bench pieces. But other teams are improving their starters right now. And we lost our backup centers, both of them. So I did not want to compete with that motorcycle and try to talk over it. I had to wait. So Anyways, right now it's a WNBA season right now. And that's why I'm wearing my New York Liberty hat. Because, supporting my team, New York Liberty, Sabrina Ionescu, Brianna Stewart, Satu Sabali, JJ, and Hamilton. I forgot her first name, but yeah. Anyways, so they play this Friday, and they're gonna play the Minnesota Lynx. So if you haven't been keeping up, this is like, if you're not really big into the WNBA games, this is becoming. They got a star player over there, Olivia Miles. Bear with me, it's across the street. So they got the star player, Olivia Miles, who right now is like their number one option. And she kind of reminds me of Magic Johnson, sort of. She has the fro. She also has the goggles like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. So it kind of gives me that vibe of, 80s vibe, late 70s vibe, and with her passing as well. So, like, if there's an older player I would compare her to, it'll be, she gives me the vibe of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Magic Johnson. But in today's version, I would say Tyrese Halliburton with her playmaking, So, but I think it's if you haven't watched any WNBA games, I would probably watch that. That'll probably be, I expect that to be a very good game. Bear with me as I'm walking through a bunch of barricades. Right now, I'm on 5th Avenue. Okay. I have to navigate a little bit. But yeah, so Olivia Miles, Sabrina Ionescu. Sabrina Ionescu, if I was to compare her, I'd probably compare her to like Stephen Curry. And, Sabrina Ionescu, back in 2024, if you watched the All-Star game in the three-point contest, she was the one that went up against Stephen Curry. So she's from New York Liberty, our team, home team. So big ups to Sabrina. And I think that wraps up today's video. So spoke a little bit about the NBA, spoke about WNBA as well. LeBron James, New York Liberty, New York Knicks, Giannis. And you guys have a good one. Peace out.